What's going on, collective? It's the Queen Priestess here. I'm here to do your daily download for today, February the 24th. If you are returning, welcome back. Everything you need will be in the description box below. The High Vibes playlist will be there for your manifestation, meditation, and healing needs. This is going to be a general collective message. Keep in mind the reading is general. I don't know you or your life. Take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone else who may need it. Remember that I am a stranger on the internet. I couldn't possibly know every piece of the puzzle for what resonates for you. So keep that in mind when you're listening to myself or anyone else. I say that with love. I ask that you return back to tarot land where there are other readers that are much more in alignment, as it may not be me. Still love you, but need you to be where you need to be in order to thrive, flow, and grow. Okay, this is going to be a general message. I do sing and I do cuss for those of you that don't know and aren't aware. Okay, so just letting you know. All right, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light, I ask that you protect me from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet, my aura and energetic field as I do this message for the collective. I ask that you would show this message with divine clarity, wisdom, and guidance. Any affirmations, confirmations, anything that the collective may need to hear and know. Holy Spirit, I ask that you would show those messages at this time. Holy Spirit, I ask that you would draw the right person into this message at the right time for the right reasons. And I pray that you would protect my energy as well as theirs as you do so. Holy Spirit, I ask that you would give me the sight to see, the ears to hear, and the ability to sense what the collective needs to know and hear at this time in this message. And I ask that you protect me as I do so. Holy Spirit, holy angels, I pray that any attacks, any evil eye monitoring spirits, any hate or malicious intent is now canceled, cleared, and deleted from my energy, my energetic fields, and my aura. I ask that you would send that energy where it's more useful, as it is not welcomed here. May the highest vibration find us at all times, as we are forever grateful for your messages. So it be, so it be, and so it be. Y'all know we nosy, so let's get into these messages and see what's going on. Terry, what's up? Tarsha, what up? Erica, Lo, what up? Dominique, what up? Julie, welcome in. Also, don't forget the sale does end in 4 days for the one question sale. You can get the pre-recorded or you can get the live session. Pre-recordeds are 3 to 5 day turnarounds at $15, and the live sessions are $25. We have the Queen of Wands coming out, first card out. We have the 5 of Cups in a reverse. I did so many readings today, y'all, so just bear with me. We got the Princess of Swords. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Mage, which is the Magician. We have the Rock Star in the reverse, Knight of Wands. And we have the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Let's get some of these. Hey Shay, how are you? We have the Teacher. We have Happy Success. And we have Letting Go with Victim Mentality. This is an energy of some of y'all, you're great as fuck at what you do. Like, even if you're not doing shit, you're a phenomenal person. With consciousness of lack in the reverse, it feels like there's an energy of your spirit guide, your spirit team. They want you to stop going in the direction of feeling like you're not good enough. They want you to stop feeling like you're not heard, like you're not noticed, like you don't matter. You definitely matter, and you matter to the people that matter. Some of you all with this rock star energy in the reverse, I feel like some of you, your energy gets depleted. Maybe you even get tired. And then you start questioning your position, your leadership. You start to feel like maybe I'm not in the position that I'm supposed to be in. Maybe I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And the divine is like, with this victim mentality and letting go coming out with it, the divine is like, I want you to throw this shit in the trash, burn it, and never look back at it. Because with teacher and happy success, you've made it through so many things that you can literally teach a class, write a book, give a tour, whatever the case may be. I'm here, Miss Loretta. I'm ready for the rest of my tour. But it's like, for some of y'all, you doubt your power. And the divine is like, I'm showing people that you're powerful, but I don't need you acting like you're not on top of the work that I'm doing. That's what it's giving me. Tell me about this energy, Holy Spirit. What's up, Mari? What up, Shanita? Like the divine, this is like, yo, you pulling up to all your child bullies and being like let's say your kid getting bullied. You pull up to all of them and be like, yeah, it's up for your ass if you don't stop playing with me. Queen of Wands, right? Because she's the public defender, right? Because she got this motherfucking cheetah right here. It's up for your ass. And then here you go in the corner like, I don't know if I should release this track because maybe I'm not that great. I don't know if I should get on the stage and perform because maybe I'm not that great. I don't know if I should get on my platform and speak because maybe no one's listening. I don't know if my wisdom is wise enough. Like the divine is like, if you don't stop fucking they showing me finesse 2 times. No merc. I'm so tired of him. I'm so tired of that fucking meme. But it's so funny. Like the divine, like, if you don't stop talking about your fucking struggles and where you used to be, we're going to a new place, abundance, okay? And we need you to get with the program, okay, my lovely? Tell me about this energy for the daily download, please. Yeah, we got forgiveness in the reverse. There's something that the divine wants you to move on from. Regret in the reverse, excuse me. And humor, like they want you to, like, not to minimize your pain, but they do feel with the Six of Swords and the Empress, you always considering what you've been through stops you from seeing yourself as the Empress that you are, whether you're a man or a woman. It's like you have to reference, when things go wrong, you have to go back to another scenario when it went wrong for you. You have to go back to another scenario where you made a mistake. You have to go back, and it's like, you don't though. But with denial in the reverse, yeah, it's like it's like you let something ride that they don't want to ride anymore, and it affects your self-esteem. It chips away at you. It makes you feel like you're not where you're supposed to be, or you're not that guy, you're not that girl, when the divine is like, it's counterproductive to what we're trying to do in your life. I was going to say, text me about the collective. Some of you all, you get encouragement text, or the text is like words. There's like, you could be scrolling past encouraging messages thinking they're not for you. You could be like, something could be like, you're a badass and this, that, and the third, and you could be like, that ain't for me. Or people see you as blah blah blah, because the Queen of Wands is definitely how people see you energy. Like, what energy are you giving off? But I'm also giving, your energy is giving off public defender. You are protected. No one and nothing can stand in your way, and the divine is working to make sure that no one does. But don't be the person that's standing in the way, because do you want the divine to beat you up too? Help the bear, because that bitch gonna beat it. Oh my God. We got the deceit card in a reverse, which means that some truth is being revealed. Healer of the ages, daughter, personal healing and happiness and envy in a reverse, with the woman of coin, angel of balance, blossoming abundance. Okay. What you got, Holy Spirit, for the collective when it comes to this spread? We have door to romance. Interesting. In the world, you're entering a brand new cycle. And for some reason, you think that a cycle is the same as what you've been through before. And if something is out here making you doubt, for some of y'all, it's like with the Two of Wands and the Hierophant, it's like you're thinking that you know something that you don't. And not to say you don't know things, right? It's not to say I know everything, to be out here telling you what you do and do not know. But there's something here that either you don't see, or there is, it's like the divine is catching you before you tip to the other side. And I feel like the other side of something, especially with the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Hierophant, the other side would be you no longer being invested or planning for something or seeing the bright side of something because of what you've seen before. I am going to clarify this door to romance though, because for some of y'all, we have been briefly talking about romance, but it's like you're getting ready to either close the door, shut down, or let it go or something like that. And the divine is like, you don't have to do that. Let's see. Oh, my nose itching. Something about this romance energy. It's like you're doing something to avoid disappointment. See, meeting someone new, plan a date, getting back out there, like engagement ring at the bottom of the deck. Have faith, love is coming. Some of y'all, this is about love. Like the divine can feel you hardening around love because something isn't going the way you want it to go, or you're not able to see the way forward on a situation. You could feel like, this is a lesson that I've learned before and I'm not going down that path. Two of Wands in the reverse with the Hermit. But it's like with the Page of Cups, the divine is asking you to be lighthearted, because with this regret and forgiveness and then the humor, it's like that you're taking life too seriously right now. And it could be your doubts, it could be your fears, it could be things that you're just working on, things that you've been through, but whatever the case may be, the divine is like, your life is not supposed to look doom and gloom just because of what you've been through in your life thus far. We're actually trying to move you and maneuver you from that scenario, but we can't do it if you're constantly going back and dibbling back into that energy of victim mentality. Something never works out for me. This is always happening this way. The divine is like, stand in your power. There is more to know. Like, you could be the type of person that likes to learn. Just know that there's more to learn. Make sure y'all smash that like button as well if you're watching, or if you're watching the playback. I appreciate you. What's the Queen of Wands, Holy Spirit, for the collective? Yeah, Knight of Wands in the reverse with the Three of Swords. I feel like you're right where you're supposed to be. But it's like with the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, emotionally, something is telling you that you're not. But with the Eight of Pentacles, you've done a lot of hard work to progress forward. You didn't fail. The Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse. If it would have been in the upright, that's a sign of failure. You didn't fail at something. What's the Seven of Pentacles, Holy Spirit? Not Five of Wands in the reverse with the Hermit. You could be like believing that something has went wrong because there is silence, a pause. Two of Wands. You're being protected and redirected. What's the Five of Cups in the reverse? It's like you, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with the Queen of Wands. It's like you get excited about something and then you tell yourself something is not going to happen for you. Or maybe these are outside influences with the Wheel of Fortune. The world is on the board. It's like you tell yourself, oh, maybe love is possible, and then something comes out of nowhere, a post, a notification, something turns you off. It's something that you could be like listening to, watching, or it even could be watching this person or whatever the case may be, and you going back to the belief that with the Queen of Wands, you're just going to be by yourself. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, nothing is going to turn around for the good, or it's something out here like that. But the divine is like with the Deceit card in the reverse, it just feels like something is better, brighter than what you think, and you haven't seen this side of it yet. You haven't mastered a lesson, but it feels like the lesson that you haven't mastered isn't things actually being good. Being able to successfully work with people without there being any bullshit in the background. Yeah, the Empress. Believing that your manifestations can really be good and stay that way. What up, Zell? What up, Dayani? Shuffle, please, for this magician energy for the collective. The Emperor. Some of y'all, you don't realize you are I was trying to say mastering and manifesting at the same time. Four Swords. You are manifesting someone that will be sure about you. We've been talking about this for a while. It's coming out again. But it's through you feeling okay with you. It's through you feeling like the next chapter for me is going to be good. I don't even have to like use old mechanisms, old patterns to get through this next chapter of my life. I'm not going to need the guards that I've always had. I'm not going to need that aggression that I've always had, or I won't have to use so much of my shadow self, or I won't have to push so hard because whatever's coming in is for me. So I'm looking ahead. What's this Princess of Swords? Some of y'all, this is about you. Like, you know how sometimes you don't want to do something too quickly because you feel like you're jinxing it. Some of y'all, you could be feeling that energy too. Like, you know how they say as soon as you save somebody's number in your phone, they start tripping. As soon as you lock somebody in, as soon as you think you can brag on somebody, as soon as you think you can speak up about something, then it lets you down. This is an energy that is roaming around as well. Nine of Pentacles with the King of Swords. Tell me about this Princess of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Swords. It's an energy that's roaming around, a nagging energy telling you that it might not, you might not. Yep, Justice in the reverse with the King of Cups. That might not be the one for you now. They might not have your back. You might be by yourself. You might, like, there's an energy of that keeps coming out here, telling you that you're going to be by yourself. Be mindful of the things you're thinking about. It with the devil, the store, the devil. Just be mindful. Okay. What the hell is all this? How my cards get flipped around like that? Okay. Tell me about the Princess of Swords, Holy Spirit. Yeah, Three of Cups in the reverse. That you're gonna. Some of y'all, you have the mindset that you really are gonna go through this life on your own because ain't nobody real. And granted, you have experienced majority of that in your life. I would not take that away from you. Like, you know how, and I was just thinking about it before I got on this message, like, it's easy for the average person to feel like maybe someone like you or someone like myself, when a lot of connections don't work out for you, it's easy for the average person to feel like, well, maybe it's you. Maybe you're the common denominator. But they don't consider the fact that when you go into connections, you bring a lot of love, you bring a lot of energy, you bring a lot of goodness, you move with a pure heart. They don't really like calculate that. They don't put that in the ingredient of what makes up you. And didn't I just start this reading off saying you're a great person, you're a phenomenal person? Like, people don't really consider that. They just go with like blanket statements, cliche statements like, well, you know, they say if it's everybody then it has to be you. But most of the people, when it is everybody, when it's everybody but it really is them, those are the people that are usually people who are very destructive. They can be very selfish. They don't have any self-awareness. They don't really care about what other people feel. They don't have a lot of empathy, and if they do, it's too much empathy. They let everybody walk all over them because they want to be accepted. I don't feel like you're in any of those spaces. Maybe at one point you were, but as you've been evolving and the same thing has been encountered, it tells you that it really has been a lot of people that either your energy bothers them, either they're just a lesson with the Hierophant, they're not someone that's supposed to. It's almost like for you, your life path has been filled with people that were tools to get you to a level of personal growth and development. Period. Your life has been feeling like a big ass assignment. And when the divine brings people close to you, you think it's one of those. You think it's another lesson. You think it's an assignment. You think with the rock star and the reverse Knight of Wands, we can't really have fun because, eventually You're going to pull the rug from underneath me. Eventually, the curtain will peel back. Eventually, you will go back to your old ways and you will show me why I have to let you go. And this keeps you in this consciousness of victim mentality because you believe that eventually you will be the victim of someone else's selfishness, lack of consideration, abandonment, evil eye, disrespect, ghosting, lack of clarity. And I'm not saying any of this to say that you haven't been through any of this. I'm not saying any of this to say that this isn't real pain at all. Because that's real ass pain. When you keep running into people and the answer is no. When you keep going through doors and just for them to be slammed in your face. This is why the door to romance, when it came out, I felt that energy to clarify it. Because you feel like when you meet a new person, it's just another lesson. And the divine is like, no, we're not tricking you. We're not. Deceit in the reverse. But it's so hard for you to believe that. So let's keep going. I just felt the need to break that down because I do feel that out here. Like you hear a lot of beautiful messages, but you're like, that shit don't play out in my life. Or it don't play out the way they say. Or if it is, it's always a whole bunch of distance and pause and breakups. And what's this Knight of Wands in the reverse? Five of Pentacles in the reverse, which is recovery. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. These challenges, they're being removed. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there's challenges behind stability. And it's like, I'm getting stability in relationships though. Challenges in relationships with the Five of Swords. People trying to one up you. People that make you feel like they're not reliable. With the Four of Pentacles, that attachment, that illusion, it's coming off of you. And you don't see it that way. You still think you're in a cycle. And I feel like it really is going to take for the divine to put someone in your life that's consistent to really show you that this is a new world. This is a new life. It's a new dawn. Some of y'all, you're getting ready to meet someone new and they're going to show you just that. What's the Two of Wands with Dominion? Yep. The divine, yes, you were absolutely right. Up until this point, the divine has been using people to teach you. They've been the teacher, but with happy success and the teacher coming out, the divine also wants you to know that you've passed a lot of those tests. What's the Hierophant? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You've put in your just due. You've paid your dues for something. Now you're waiting for the results. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You've paid your dues for something. You don't have to keep learning the lessons that you learned over and over again. You now know when to back off. You know, look, with the Tower, you're in for some type of surprise now because of what you've learned. And as hard and tough as this, I guess you're just going to have to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how sometimes it's like, you could say what you want to say, Queen. You could tell me all day, this message is going to be, it's going to change for me. And you got to see for yourself. That's what this is. You have to see it. Because there's nothing that anyone can say to convince you at this point is how I feel. I feel like I'm telling somebody trying to drive something home, but they're not hearing me, or they don't believe me. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles with the World. The divine is like, I just have to show you. It's feeling like respectfully, I need to see it type of energy. Respectfully, divine, I need to see it. I need you to pour it on me. The divine's like, done. World card energy with the Ten of Pentacles. Watch me work. But can you do me a favor and come out of this victim energy and think that you're repeating something that I said is over? Can you do me a favor and decide to at least trust that I will make just on my word? It feels like the divine is, even though I don't really see a lot of it out here, it feels like the divine is like, You know how you get like an apology letter about something, or like there was an issue upon, reviewing, there was an issue and we want to compensate you or something. Like, I'm getting that type of energy. It's like the divine wants to compensate you for burdens that you've been through. And the thing is, even if you know you're worthy of something, it doesn't mean that your life has reflected back to you how you feel about yourself. That's how this message feels. Like, I'm picking up on people that have done a lot of work on themselves. You're not even like, your life is probably like, your circle is probably you running into yourself, because you literally are not taking bullshit from nobody. You're literally not fucking with people who disrupt your balance. A lot of people don't last in your life because everything has been about growth and transformation and expansion and discernment and learning behavior, learning character, all of that shit. But it's just giving an energy of the divine has to really, you just got to see it. What's the deceit card? Yeah. There's this energy of you feeling with the Queen of Cups that you're never going to be considered the way that you love. The way that you give won't be given back. The way that you love. But the World card is here with the High Priestess. I'm telling you, usually when the High Priestess is in the upright, it's something you can't see, more of a sense, or you have to like have that connection with the divine to get the information. With her coming out in the reverse with the World card, the divine is like, you just got to see it. I just have to show you. Because I feel like for some of y'all, the divine knows that what you have been through have made you view life the way that you do now. Seven of Wands, very defensive. And you still think that you're in a cycle where people can just harm you. People can just play you. And not to say it like people can because you're letting them. It's just people coming up to you that are not in alignment with you, that have the ability to spiritually attack you, to play with your mind, to invade. And the divine is like, no. But again, I just feel this energy of the divine. For some of y'all, you could just be feeling like the divine just has to show me, or I'm getting, you just have to see it. See what I'm saying? With feds and cyber attack, you don't know that this energy can't touch you anymore. But the only, look, 4 cups. The only reason you don't know it is because you haven't seen it. And you're having, this could even be for somebody that's having a hard time with faith right now. We have the Justice card here. Look at this. The divine is like, I promise you this next chapter, dream, believe, achieve. No one's going to be able to knock you off your balance. It's not going to be temporary. They're telling you to take it easy, relax, slow down, enjoy your life. Yep. Telepathy, all of this, the back and forth that's been sent your way, it's being chopped. Group in the reverse, it's being chopped. If there was someone coming, I'm telling you, it's being chopped and it's being stopped. Some of y'all, yes, you were absolutely being spiritually attacked, okay? But it's been multiple things that have been coming at you. But the divine is like, I promise you, you can let this victim mentality go. Can't nobody lay a finger on you. I'm building you a new life. Favor, I'm hearing, don't believe me, just watch. The divine is like, you don't know the plans I have for you, but don't be out here losing faith and thinking that I've left you behind, because I haven't. In fact, I've been rounding up everybody that has been coming against you to make sure that they're not in your way in this next chapter. You will get love. You will get attention, the right attention. You will get community. Integrity will stand for something. Doing the right thing will stand for something. Being a pure-hearted individual does stand for something. It will. But sometimes you feel like doing the right thing and turning the other cheek doesn't stand for anything because it's been going on for so long, but things are moving now. Travel. Yep, knowledge. You're going to find something out soon. It's going to be positive, though. Yep, eviction in the government. Something is being removed out of your energy that's been there for a while. I'm not even going to hold you. I was just going to say it. Look, corrupt and release. I'm not even going to hold you. For some of y'all, you were stuck in something because of the DNA. The ancestors, the spirit team, that not even just the spirit team, but like the people that came before you, you were going through struggles that they went through, or they left unfinished. They left obstacles for you to carry, knowingly or unknowingly. Most of it was unknowingly. Some people felt like, well, I'm gonna stay in this karmic ass relationship, and they died that way, but they didn't know they would pass on that karmic energy to a loved one. Well, I'm gonna keep accepting less than what I deserve in my workplace and never go after entrepreneurship because I'm too afraid that I'm gonna fail. They pass that shit down onto you. Well, I'm gonna stay in a lustful energy because I don't believe I can ever get a true connection. So I'm gonna deal with people on a situationship level. They pass that energy down to you. So now you're finding yourself constantly being around people that don't want to offer you commitment. You're finding yourself in positions that you don't feel like you belong in, as far as jobs, or you feel like you could do better but can't find the strength. These types of situations have been popping up in your life because there have been multiple spirit ancestors on your path that came before you that didn't have the strength to do the things that you're doing. And this is also why your journey has been so hard, because I feel like you've been dealing with Auntie Rhonda's lesson over here, and Uncle Jacob's lesson over there, and grandma's this over here, and granddad's this over here. But they knew divine feminine, whether you're a man or a woman, because usually the divine feminine is more advanced than the masculine energy anyway. They knew that you would be able to come out on top of whatever this energy is. And due to you doing your work, you have upgraded their knowledge as well. And you have made them see that the error of their ways, how they kind of dropped the ball when it came to whatever fell on your back. And so now they're saying you've learned your lessons, you've done what you needed to do. But we know that everything that you've been through has also kind of been counterproductive, because now it has you sitting in an energy where you feel like, what the fuck is next? What's the more bullshit that I gotta deal with? Look at this with business. What's the more bullshit that I gotta deal with? And they're like, I promise you it's gonna get better. And you like, you've been promising me that it's gonna get better. And you mean to tell me I'm thinking that this is all me when it's really other energies that's been attaching itself? So it's giving love letter. Like I'm keep hearing 4-page letter, the song. Like, your spirit guides love you so much, and they are getting ready to show you in the physical. They need you to hang on. Protection. They need you to look. We got affair. This was a cycle. You're protected from people doing this shit to you now. They're like, you're ready for your inheritance because you moved away from greedy, envious, opposition people. You're ready for ownership now. You're ready to show your true face. But this is also why we're pushing you in a space of showing who you truly are, going after your dreams, believing that whatever it is you're investing your time in, whether it's a platform, whether it's a hobby, whether it's a gift, whether it's a skill, you are doing a good job. And yes, you deserve that seat and you belong there. You were guided there for a reason. You belong there, and can't nobody remove you unless you move yourself. You've gone further than they ever have, is what I'm hearing. And they know that the challenges have been messing with your mind. They know that these love situations have been disappointing you. They know their friends have been less than friends. They know their family has been less than family. And they also know how certain situations that played out in your life were situations they were faced with, and they may even come to the truth that they failed in those areas as well. They know. But they're like, it doesn't end here. Okay? It doesn't end here. It gets better. Oh, this is a deep one. All right. So, can we get some closeout messages? Why are they being told this? Knight of Discs, Ace of Discs in reverse. Why are they being told this information? It's like whatever wasn't successful, a successful investment wasn't meant to be with the moon. 9 of Wands. It wasn't meant to be. Why are they being told this message, Holy Spirit? 8 of Swords. I'm sorry, 8 of Wands, swiftness. The Ace of Cups wanted to come out. they're telling you this because they didn't, it's like when you feel like you didn't get enough in certain scenarios, they purposely stopped scenarios that weren't going to be enough. They weren't going to let you spend your coins, your valuable energy on things that weren't for you. It's almost like they were saving. I'm hearing saving all my love. That song. They were saving all of your like spiritual coins, all of your abundance for the new world. It's kind of like opening you up to a new space. You ever been taken to like a game place, an amusement park, and your parents just give you an abundance of tickets, tokens, coins, whatever you need, the currency there, so that you can have the most fun time that you can ever, like they get you that packet with 100 tokens or 1,000 tickets or a wristband where everything is unlimited with the sun card out here. It's like they wanted to make sure that you got access to everything in this new world. Look, Queen of Pentacles. Some of y'all, this is your grandmother coming through saying this to you. We have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, the oppression, it didn't go without being seen. And I'm also getting, I'm hearing it's gonna be a party, y'all. But with this 3 of Cups in the reverse and the 10 of Wands, they didn't want you kicking it with motherfuckers you weren't supposed to kick it with. Period. They don't want you hanging with people that don't mean you no good, don't mean you no well. So you had to see them because you had a pure heart, 9 of Cups, but you can't be vibing with people that ain't really truly down for you. They don't want that for you. They think that for themselves. They don't want it for you because you're an Empress. Whether you're a man or a woman, divine feminine energy, Emperor energy, you need to be protected. You need to be loved on. You need equal give and take. And the divine is saying, we're going to provide that for you. Period. Ain't no more games, ain't no more tricks, ain't no more schemes. If it ain't working, it ain't for you, or it's not the right time. It's no deception, betrayal, none of that shit. They know that you done already went through that. They know. Yeah, it's time to have fun. It's time to be lively with your energy. It's time for you to not look at life as a trial period where you got to go trial after trial. Yeah, 2 of Cups in the reverse. Feeling unequally yoked with the world, like this existence, what you call that shit, that existence crisis thing that people go through, existence depression, where like everything in the world seems daunting. They want you to come out of that shit. Like, you've provided so much love to people, why you can't experience that for yourself? Yeah, judgment, it's coming to an end. There is change. Death card, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Hangman in the reverse, 7 of Cups. It's time to have fun. Let's get you some advice and then we're going to go. I hope that y'all enjoyed this message. Please don't forget about the one question sale. You have the option to do a live session with me, or you can do a pre-recorded session. Pre-recorded sessions are 15. There's a 3 to 5 day turnaround, and live sessions are 25 if you're interested. I was going to do some personal readings tonight, but I think I'm going to go home and lay down because I did so many readings today and I don't want to keep pushing myself to the limit. I'm not going to do it. You shouldn't do it either. Shuffle, please, for the collective when it comes to their advice at this time. Don't forget to email me after you send for your question so that we can have lines of communication open. Okay. What's going on? What's their advice? We got why. Bottom of the deck is leg up and not for you. I don't know if I got my booklet over here or not. I don't think I do. Do I have it over here? Let me go get it. All right. So, why? So we got why. Motives, driving intention, knowing the power of the why. There is great abundance in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most importantly, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define nature of your experience when you think about something. Feel it, then act on it. This invisible why is life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds potential growth. Holy Spirit, can you follow up with a message for that? Oh, you know what? They telling me to read the protection message. It says sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you towards a specific outcome that actually aligns with an intention hidden from your awareness. For example, you may want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but making yourself feel better because fame will cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with the partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong, but deep down, you really desire to have the last word with that person. Now is the time for deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you even closer to the happiness that you seek. So this, it makes me feel like it's going back into when we were saying how you have, for some of y'all, a lot of like doubts, like your belief system is set in, even though I'm a divine feminine or a divine masculine, I don't feel like I'm experiencing divine energy. I don't feel like I'm in this sacred temple. I feel like I'm in a bubble, and my universe has been limited. And the divine is like, look into why you feel that way on a deeper level than just things happening to you. Is it that our ego? Because even though the divine is coming through and saying like, hey, we're not on that page with you anymore, we're moving forward, but when you find that messages such as this are hard to believe, it's like, what is it that really is needing to be uncovered within this situation? Like, why do you feel like that's the story that's going to keep progressing forward? Why do you feel like rejection is all that you're going to be offered when you've seen so many examples of life going smooth or things getting better? Even just with other people, even just in other scenarios, or just in areas of your life where you have seen some type of improvement. Because I'm getting focus on your life, not necessarily everybody else's. So maybe not use everybody for an example, but there have been phases in your life where everything was not all bad. That's also what I'm getting. But Holy Spirit, can you clarify on this why? Excuse me. Can you give me a card to follow up with that to make it plain for the collective, please, with this why? Because I keep hearing the Not Fair song by Leon Thomas. Not fair. I know that song isn't talking about what we're talking about, but still. Can you follow up with this why energy to make it clear for the collective, please? Following up with this energy clarifications. Peace, back of the deck, new life, serendipity, and breathe. Serendipity is about letting things unfold, magic happening, and then breathe is just that. Relax, breathe, take a breather. So this could be asking you, some of y'all, you used to believe in magic, you used to believe in effort. There could have been a phase in your life where you really believed in manifestation. You really believed in your own power to create things. You've seen it be done, but it's kind of like things have been stacking up on you, and you've built a common belief. I can't get around that belief because the Five of Cups is giving me belief energy. You've built around an energy of disappointment, but telling yourself, I'm not disappointment, I'm not disappointed, I'm just going to keep moving forward, I'm just going to keep moving on. But with this serendipity and breathe, it's like, why is it hard for you to believe that magic can unfold for you? You've seen it before. You've used it before. You've done it before. You are this energy. Why do you believe you can't relax? It's like the divine is asking us to ask deeper questions about our belief system and why do we believe that to only be true for us. It's like this reading is not letting us get away with just walking away from this being just another reading. Now, of course, for anybody else, it could just be another reading, but the divine is like, I'm giving you the truth. I'm telling you things are getting better. But when we give you these messages, you don't want to hear that, or you don't believe that, or you don't, because you don't see it, you don't believe it. But it's still a subconscious thing telling you that you can't believe in that because life thus far, the evidence provided has been showing you one thing. So we got serendipity, opportunity aligned with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck, and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment. This is also, some of you all, this is as simple as you questioning good messages, good news. You be like, they be like new love, and you be like, for who? They be like, things are getting better, your finances are getting better. You be like, for who? You can relax, kick your feet up. For who? It says you stepped into alignment with the greater good where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could have never planned all by yourself. Keep in mind you are a channel for providence now, as higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. See, I'm talking to some people that you matter so much to the world, which is why your battles are tougher, because you can carry more because of your capacity. Your capacity to give love, your capacity to receive it, and the capacity in which you're meant to live it out, meaning your abundance ain't no little baby change. It says your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you very much. And it's like perhaps you felt almost certain that a serendipitous event were meant to lead you to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or the person you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one, yet it all fell apart. Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties. In order to deliver an important lesson you need to learn before you hit the jackpot, don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guiding you to where you're meant to go. Pay attention to the signs presented to you. Is that not what we've been talking about this whole time? Like getting caught up in the disappointment and thinking that every situation is going to be like that. Why do you think that way? Question that. And when you find those answers, write those answers down. And are they necessarily still true, or is it just a defense mechanism that we use to protect ourselves that is actually expired? Because you're not going to need your swords and sticks where you're going. If anything, you'll have a sword and stick room where you can stick them on the wall as a souvenir type of energy. So we got breathe, and it says patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, trust. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need? It says, what do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your mind, your being, your very essence. Stop to smell the roses. Breathe in the sunlight and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. Okay. And for some of y'all, it's saying that you need to find other ways to kind of like get out of your body, get out of your head. It says inertia, laziness, and apathy are all signs not of slowing down, but decay and lifelessness. Wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air. A walk in nature will remind you that all of life is ensouled and magical. Get some exercise. Move out of your head and into your body and breathe in deeply. Each breath is precious. If you're having a hard time getting out of your head, move your body. If you're doubting things, write them down. Explore, do some soul searching. Really look into why you feel the way that you feel, why you view things. Why is it so hard for you to receive a positive message? Why is it so hard to receive a compliment? Why is it so hard to believe that someone can really have positive, pure intentions for you? Answer those questions. Even if you feel like you know those answers, ask yourself those questions and write down the answers. And go deeper and see if it is still needed. And if you don't know, you don't know. Ask the divine. Ask for confirmation. Ask for them to show you. But the divine is encouraging you to look within, because they're saying, we have good news. We have good things. You just have to be there. And we want you to be there, but be in good spirits and not be in an energy of defensiveness when we send the things that we have for you your way. You're basically at the finish line of something. And it's getting ready to get good. But because you don't, the belief that you have, because you're so powerful, your belief can push things out. Your belief can magnify things. And the divine is saying your power is needed in creating the new life for yourself as well. We need to infuse it with your energy, but we won't infuse it with this 5 of Cups energy. We don't even want that for you. We don't want any ounce of sadness, remorse about the past and things you couldn't forgive, like regrets that you have, how serious and burdensome life has been, still considering betrayals from the past. We don't want anything like that etched into your new phase of life. Okay? So remember that the next time you start telling yourself, well, see, that wasn't going to work out because this always happened to me. And see, that I knew they wasn't real. And see, tell yourself maybe it's just not the right time. That doesn't say anything about you. Maybe this isn't for me at the moment, but there's something better. Don't just automatically go to, yeah, they don't fuck with me and I just knew they didn't. And you know what I'm saying? That's valid, but it's not valid for where you're going. Okay? It's no longer needed. And the divine is like, no matter how much we tell you that, you have to ingrain that in yourself. It's only so much we can do for you. You have to be willing. And that's also going back to when we were talking about the spirit guides. It was only so much that they had the tools to do when they were alive, or when they were in your, actively living out their lives, not realizing how things have affected others. You have carried a lot of other people's stuff on top of your own. You have. The divine is not denying that. But the divine is also saying you can dump that off too. You don't have to keep carrying nobody's burdens. You've already went through the lessons. Nothing and no one is blocking you. But your mind, your mental space, yeah, that might be. Okay. So this is your message. This is where it ends. I hope that it resonated and gave you clarity. Feel free to take advantage of the 1-question sale before it ends on February the 28th, which will be in 4 days. Patreon, next 7 days are up for the Zodiacs that are subscribed over there. So if you are subscribed over there, those are up. If you find that you don't find your zodiac sign and you are subscribed over there on Patreon, please make sure that you message me, because more than likely I have messaged you and you didn't message me back. I take it as a sign that maybe you're one of the signs that's already over there, so that's why you didn't say anything. Okay, and that's cool too. But that's the message, y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Also, I did do a 18 plus reading. The most recent one is on the page. I need to put it in the description box too, so y'all can just click on it. But yeah, Pisces will be getting bonus readings. I've done 2 Pisces readings so far. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's evening, and I will see y'all in the next one. I love you. Peace out.